Greetings, Mechwarriors! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is TTB speaking, and welcome back to another episode of German Mechgineering, the daily show where we build cold-hearted, humorless, stompy robots for maximum effectiveness and efficiency on the battlefields of Mechwarrior Online. And as you can see, guys, we are playing the Timberwolf today. Oh no, Timberwolf, such a bad mech, you should never play that. Oh, it's so bad, it's so not meta. We're still playing it, and we are still going to perform in it, so stop the whining. Alrighty, this is the build for today, and as you can see no lasers, no ballistics, just missile tubes. What do we have here? Well, it's a very easy bit of math. We can see 4, 4, and 4 missile tubes up top here, and we see 6 missile tubes right here. So, is this one of the dreaded mixed ATM and streak boats? You bet it is. Let's go ahead and have a look at the build. And by the way, guys, these high mounts are really nice trying to shoot enemies, because it means that your missiles are gonna stream up from out here and not from down here from your arms. So it makes hitting targets that are slightly elevated or slightly over a ridge a little bit easier to hit, which is really, really nice. Now the firepower of this build is 72. 72 alpha strike damage on a mech that will run quite cool. Weapon systems are 2 ATM-12s, one in each side torso, and 2 Streak 6s, one in each side torso, plus some ammo both for the ATMs and the Streaks, and a Clan Light Active Probe. Now guys, a few things are happening here. The ATMs and the Streaks have very comparable speed. If you look at this, projectile speed 242 on the ATM-12s, projectile speed 260 on the Streak SRM-6s, so they're quite the same speed. But of course, the Streak 6s fire in one volley of 6, and the ATM-12s is going to be a little bit of a stream, so that they won't arrive exactly at the same time, but they have roughly the same speed, so you can easily fire them both together. The big challenge of this mech is that once you have that many weapons in your torsos and use that much space, then you have to put your ammo into your arms. Now the good thing is, on the other side, whoops, wrong screen, the arms aren't that huge. These little thingies are your arms, so I wouldn't be worried about losing an arm in the Timberwolf. I would be more worried about losing a side torso with those big ass bunny ears. So, not a problem, guys. If you lose that arm, you will most likely lose the torso before that, so don't worry about it. That's also why I spread out the ammo a little bit between the arms. Of course, you could go even higher customization and maybe do like a half ton less here and a half ton more here. I'll leave it up to you. For me, this build has worked out quite nicely. I just keep a little bit more ammo in the right arm because that is the slower part to fall off if we get into a NASCAR situation where always the left side gets targeted. The armor on this mech is actually quite nice. We got front CT armor of 100, which is actually up there with a Battlemaster almost, and torso armor of close to 70, which is also not that bad. So this Timberwolf is actually more tanky than you might think, but of course the structure of the Timberwolf is basically non-existent, so keep that in mind. Once your components are getting opened up, you are basically a walking set of bones. Okay, so much for that. Let's look into the skill tree. And I'm going heavily into the firepower tree here to get all or most of the range nodes, as well as most of the cooldown nodes and velocity nodes, because I want to make sure that I get my missiles into target as quickly as possible. The biggest threat that you can have for this build is teammates face-hugging the enemy. If that happens, don't shoot. Because if you shoot, you will murder your teammate. Both the ATMs and the Streak SRMs do not take no for an answer. If there is a target in between, they will hit that target, provided of course it is within their range, but the Streaks don't have a minimum range, so if you see a teammate face-hugging an enemy, don't pull the trigger, you will kill that teammate. It's their own fault for face-hugging, but that's a different story. You're still the one pulling the trigger, so I recommend not to do that. It can happen by accident, of course, but if you can avoid it, try to keep that in mind, because TTB has done his fair share of Streak team kills. Taking all the missile nodes, of course, high explosive, missile spread, missile rack, and a few heat gen nodes in here as well to help us manage our heat better. But this build runs quite cool because both weapons have quite a high cooldown, so that also allows you to go up to a target, shoot once, get back to cover, reset while trying to keep the lock active if possible, then go back up again, shoot again, and rinse, repeat. Okay, then we go to the survival tree. We take the left side of the survival tree for maximum armor, and that is all that we need from there. Nothing in mobility, jump jets, or operations. I do go into the sensor tree for extended sensor range, as well as radar derp, because that will make us a little bit more quote-unquote stealthy and not receive too many lerms to the face, so radar derp always nice to have. And then in the auxiliary tree, I'm going double artillery strike with enhanced spotting and double cool shot with cool shot cooldown, because I'm worried about people running flamers or whatever and running up towards me. Now, the really nice thing about this mech is it doesn't have a range gap. The only thing that would be the kryptonite of this mech is stealth mechs. And then again, guys, is it a problem? No, it's not a problem, because you've got 11 teammates, and if the stealth mech is the last guy alive against you, well, then you've got bad luck, basically. Then your teammates didn't do your job. Didn't do their job, right? So don't worry about it. Do not worry about it, guys. With this build, your job is one thing and one thing only. Stick together with your team and do a massive armor removal in the shortest time possible. And if you can go on light mechs or medium mechs, that would be your priority target, because you can destroy them with this build. And if something gets too close to you, well, you just streak them. They will get struck by streaks, they will panic, they will run away, and that's the point where you shoot them in the back with the ATM-12s, and you're dead. Beautiful, beautiful build. Alright guys, let's take this thing to the dropship and see if TTB's theory can actually be put into practice, or whether TTB is just a balloon of hot air and somebody is about to pop it. We'll find out. Well, game number 2, guys, and we are back again on Hibernal Rift, unfortunately, but let's try and see if we can do the same thing again, because we have the same spawn point, actually, and let's see if the match goes the same way. The last round we were able to actually get ahead quite a bit in the beginning by being able to basically annihilate that poor Enforcer and also get some good damage down to that King Crab. Let's see if we can duplicate the results from last time. Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and push in aggressively as last time, and hopefully my teammates will join up with me to do the same thing, and we'll see what happens here. For now, let's get around the corner and see what we face and take our first shots to set face, because, yep, there we go. He's a little bit too far away still, not anymore, we're in range. Boom! Hi buddy, how's it going? Hey, you got lerms, very, very nice. Look at me, I got ATMs and streaks. That hits a little bit more, dude. It hurts quite a bit more. Oh, you're so dead. How fast we drop?
Target destroyed.
There we go. First kill already in the bank. Alright guys, come on. Come to the party, let's go. Let's see what we find over here. Oh, hello there. Let's say hi to him and get back to cover. 77% after one salvo. We have to wait for our assault mechs here. I can't really go in solo. That would be stupid. What I will do though is drop an artillery strike as soon as I can. Well, team is a little bit too passive right now, which I don't like. Let's see if we can get a lock onto Echo. Oh, never mind. Maybe Hotel. Both are fine. But there's our friend again from before. Let's see if we can hit him from here. Nope. We can get lermed, so I will have to go ahead and push in with my teammates. Maybe let's go for Hotel. Let's go for Hotel. Fafnir is alone. Film a shot and get to cover here, because he's got lots of weapons. Actually, not that many weapons, so not too scared about him right now. So we can go ahead, give him another salvo, and fall back to cover. Get the lock back on, and do the same thing again. Rip! He's done. Let's keep on pushing onto these other targets over here. Maybe go for Echo Nightstar. Get around the corner, give him a salvo, and drop it down. Then we'll do the same thing from down here again, as soon as we can re-establish our lock. As soon as we can re-establish sight onto him, we shoot, using our high mounts, do some good damage, and go in onto the Dire Whale next. Kilo, Direwolf. City open. Okay, let's keep on going. Keep it going, guys, keep it going, guys. On Lima, Roughneck. Ooh, that's a good shot. That's a good shot, and now we go for the Dire Whale. Oh, no, don't look at me, look at somebody else, please. Yes! Oh, he's not dead. Apparently I was a little bit too close still. That's okay, my teammates killed him. Okay, we can turn around now. Turn towards center, guys. And let's see what we can do right over here. Still a Warhammer to see down below. I'm gonna help my teammate here. With this guy. Coming down to you to help you. On Gulf. Okay, let's get around the corner. And streaks. And we keep the damage up. Gulf City. There we go. Yeah, one more salvo should do it. He's basically almost dead here. And teammate takes him down. Beautiful. 3 targets remaining. Well done, guys. Mob up. That was nice. So same thing happened again, guys. If you push aggressively and you find enemies that are straggling a little bit or they're just taking a bad path, you can really ruin their day. This is ruining my aim here, but my teammates are taking him down, so yep. GG, well played. That was nice. The team took a little bit too long to get going, in my opinion. Just took a little bit too long to get going, but from there we just rolled them, and once they found their aggression, they just kept them going. Very nice. 1 killing blow, 7 assists, 1 solo kill, 3 KMDDs, 1049 damage done. So this is gonna be the first video today, guys. And if you enjoy this content, go ahead, check out my Patreon page, become a member of Team TTB, and support me in making more content. That was a nice round. Thanks to everybody involved. And well, wherever you are on this planet, watch more TTB videos. Alright guys, here we are on Hibernal Rift. Let's try and make use of our Timberwolf Streak and ATM mode. Let's see what we can do here. I just had a really interesting match on Tourmaline Desert, where my team moved through Death Valley and then didn't do anything, so it ended with me pushing 2 king crabs and almost killing 1, but unfortunately that was not to be successful, because let's face it, we are just a Timberwolf, a kind of a flimsy mech. Ooh, speaking about flimsy mechs, Centurion is not flimsy, but if I can get in range, if I can get around this corner, he's gonna get it. Yep, come on. Ah, he's too fast. He's a teeny bit too fast, he doesn't want to stay around, I think.
Target spotted.
Or does he?
New target
Oh, but his buddy wants to stay around. Okay.
Strike online.
I can shoot his buddy, that's alright.
New target acquired.
Well, this guy. In his king crab.
Target spotted.
Apparently today is a day of king crabs. Okay, fine by me. I didn't have the lock yet, unfortunately, so this guy actually got away, but this guy won't. Eat the pain! There we go. That was a nice hit. I think we can go ahead and try and chase after this guy now.
Acquired.
Too slow.
Artillery strike.
Ooh, that was a nice hit onto the enforcer. Definitely gonna go ahead and chase him down if I can. Still below me. There we go.
New target acquired.
Come on. Run a little bit further. There we go. Yes, man. Feel the pain. Rip. What? He's still alive? Okay. Not for long, though. There we go.
Target destroyed.
What is some total destruction, holy hell. Okay, let's go ahead and go after that Vapor Eagle and his buddies. Also, the enemy team is pushing us quite hard right now, so I need to get into the fight. Potentially after Gulf here, that king crab. I might have to put down my artillery strike very aggressively up front here. Yes, I will have to do that. There we go. Now we go for the Thanatos. Nice, opened up his side torso. I need to be careful though with my side torso here. Artillery strike should be hitting right now, and we can start moving on forward. Okay, take Gulf king crab. Why did I say kilo when I mean Gulf? My brain is just bad, but never mind. Here, our Sleipnir just shoots him through the back. Move to Sentinel, guys, let's go. Let's go ahead and push up here and try to follow up with our assault mechs. I want to stay as close as possible to that Sleipnir because I trust Sleipnirs. Sleipnirs are nice, Sleipnirs have good firepower, and Sleipnirs are big bad boys. So, nope, not like that though. I might have to go around the corner here. Might be my only chance. Hopefully not run into a brawler or something now. But I have to do the rotation here. I can't fight over that hilltop. It's just not a good area to engage from. So, we're gonna go over here, and we should have a target in any second now. There we go. That's a target, alright. It's just a little bit too close right now for comfort, but I can try and make that change that. Okay, he's down. Can actually go into the quick draw here. Hit him as well. And we keep on the fire going. Nope, just the streaks now. And the ATMs. Rip. Very, very nice. Okay, 4 kills are remaining. Let's stay with our teammates here. Oh, that's a juicy Cyclops coming in. Teammates face-hugging, of course. And unfortunately I couldn't get my shot through, but that's alright. They did get the kill, so no problem there. Let's push into that Marauder. Target Kilo. There we go, give him a nice salvo. He just pushes into us, alright. And dies. You shouldn't do that, guys. You shouldn't push into like 5 people. That's a little bit suicidal. Just a teeny bit. Let's go ahead and go after that Vapor Eagle again, my friend from before. Yes, he jumps, he runs, and he dies. Rip.
Target destroyed.
Didn't get the kill again. Okay, one guy is just remaining. This actually was nice that we didn't have to do an insane amount of NASCAR rotations this round. I think it was just 1 rotation. or 2 if you count this one. And now we have to find the last guy who's disconnected, so this one is in the bag for sure. And we still have a good amount of ammo left, so I'm not worried about that. Last guy is in Echo 4. Okay, well, we probably won't get there in time, but as you can see, this build is nice if you get into that sweet spot, in a kind of sweet spot range, but as soon as you have to fight in closer ranges, and the middle here on this map is a prime example of that, or if you have to fight in areas where there is a lot of cover, then the power of this mech, I would say, diminishes quite a bit. Oh, they actually had an AFK assault mech? That is just too bad. That could have helped them quite a bit. Are you gonna go facehug now? Yes, of course you're going to go facehug. I might have contemplated team killing this guy with my streaks, just because. Just because. I didn't do it though. No, I wouldn't be that bad, would I? 1 killing blow, 9 assists, 1 solo kill, 4 kill most damage dealt, 900 damage done, 7 components taken out. In a frickin' Timberwolf. This build destroys mechs quite nicely, but you gotta have teammates around. This is not a build where you can run around solo. You have a high chance of getting killed, especially if you get swarmed, because the Timberwolf is not a very tanky mech. Guys, if you enjoy this content, go ahead, check out my Patreon page and become an active supporter of TTB. Become a member of Team TTB.